What's been your most memorable moment that you've been able to like? You can be able to say that you've been able to learn from. You said that you lost your mother. You said you lost a lot of relatives. What's been something for you, person, that you learned from for you that's been able to keep you going as a man?
Damn.
You in deep, my boy.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to figure out which one, nigga. Which man, it probably started with the mom early. Like she died when I was like 5,
Hmm.
and it grow you up like hella fast, like hella fast. I didn't understand it. I used to be around like older people when I was like 9 and 10, and these motherfuckers would just be amazed, like, man, this dude is so mature, this dude is so smart, and I didn't get what they was talking about. But just with her being my number one person and being dead, it forced me to be around a lot of grown people. So I got a lot of the ugly truths about the world that parents that love you hide from you. Your parents do their best to hide ugly truths from you when they raise you, and they want you to figure out this shit when you get old enough to be able to take it in.
I've learned that. Go ahead.
Yeah, no,
That's
for
a
real.
trip. No,
Like
that's
that's
a
the job.
trip. That's
If
a
you had
trip.
a
That's
kid
a
right
trip.
now, like, man, I smoke weed every day, man. If I had a fucking 5-year-old looking at me, man, I would tailor the way that I probably wouldn't smoke weed right around him
You
because
got no
I
kids?
don't want nah.
No
I
kids?
just wouldn't want, I judge it different. Like rap lyrics, I don't give a fuck what these niggas are saying in their songs. But if I got me a 4-year-old listening to this shit, now I give a fuck what they say in their songs because I know his mind can't separate between what's real and what's fake and what to do and what not to do. Man, when I was coming up, man, I wanted to be Easy E in them, man. You look up to them so much, and then you find out later, man, a lot of these niggas was gay. They wasn't no gangsters. They wasn't none of that. Kids don't know the difference in that.
No.
So just with her being gone early, I found out a lot of ugly truths because it wasn't no people around to hide it. The people around, nigga, my
He was keeping it
grandma
all
that
the way a
had me in
thousand.
there, she didn't want me in the house. Cause now, not my mother's mom, I had got adopted and I had to go to my dad's mom. So she didn't want me in the house. She used to say it all the time. I'm too old to raise some more kids because she was already an older woman. But it was just nowhere for me to go. My actual parents that had me, my mom's mom, she didn't have enough financial money to keep me, so they put me right into a home. And she would have kept me way better than anybody else, but that's just what the state do. The state comes in, so they came in and took me from my grandma's house.
So my pops actually was adopted too. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I don't after my dad, I don't really know no blood. And after my mom, her father
That's how
died.
it is for me.
Her dad died over here on the street in South Central when she was 13. I want to say it was maybe even younger. And then I only had my grandmother. So for me personally, I only grew up with my grandmother, biological blood. My grandmother.
Exactly. I'm that kind of baby. I
That's
just missed her for some years because when they put me through the system and I went with the other grandma, I wasn't around that family because this is the family. My dad had all that drug money, but it's not paper. It's not paper money that you can see. It's not legal money. So he had to pay her. He redecorated her house, bought a new car, and for her to take the responsibility of me because my dad and my mom wasn't married. She's just a legal guardian. So she had to go and adopt me through the processes of like a stranger.
You're breaking down a little bit for me, for my family too, because these dots that I went through, this is gonna go down after the fucking. No, we'll talk about this. No, hell no, please. This is wild to me. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is. I don't believe in ancestry, but I believe in this. You feel me? So
The
like,
same way you said when you don't know nobody, nigga. My whole life, I thought my life would stop after my grandma died, cause nigga, there's just no whole family for me. Once my mom, that was it, nigga. My dad's side of the family, they didn't all accept me like that. So, nigga, it was my grandma and my other auntie. That's my mom's little sister, cause they felt the pain of damn, this nigga 5 and his mom's gone. So they always treated me different, nigga. My grandma, I called her mommy like how my auntie called her mommy, because that was her real mom. I didn't know my grandma's name wasn't mommy till I was like 13. I answered the phone and they called to ask to speak to Pearline, and I hung up on them. Because I really thought mommy was her name, because everybody I was around, my aunties and uncles, called her mommy. And she really treated me like a mom because that was her daughter that died. Nigga, I like Lucky Charms. I swear to God, my grandmother used to pick all the marshmallows out of them to give me a full bowl of marshmallows. But all of this stuff, like, they just felt a different way. I felt it when I was older. I didn't get it then. I used to really feel like, damn, out of this family, you be a little kid and be airy. I'm like, I'm the golden child. It was pity. It felt bad for me. When I got older, I got to see, like, oh shit, they felt bad. So they went the extra mile just because.
say that shit.
They
'Cause that's-
knew what I didn't have.
That's